Welcome back to SteamWorld Heist. We completed this mission on the last episode, only to find out that I missed something, probably because of a missing piece of equipment I didn't know I was going to need. But we're going to move on for the moment. Let's do this one first. I'm hoping this is easy. Robo a Robo. The officer aboard this vessel seems eager to duel, but turns out to be quite a cowardly diesel bot, incessantly calling for backup. Well, if this turns out to be easy, it could be a good one to grind. I'm going to take this new one here. Critical hit chance on headshots. Maybe I won't take that. Purely because the crit doesn't... Only crits for 2, and that's if I crit. We've got the prisoner's hat now and the fire hat. Okay. Let's see if this is easy or not. What could go wrong? Really? Just empty space, huh? Okay. He's already behind cover. Getting into cover of my own is probably the smartest move. Instead of trying to take an unlikely shot from an unfortunate angle and then ending up trapped in this corridor. So I think getting the high ground as soon as possible is ideal, even if I have to take a shot or two for it. Fortunately, he's not too bright. And they're not good shots. That was pretty easy. I will clean up the rest of these guys, though. Oh, you guys are not smart. Okay. So just these 2 bags? I wonder what doing this at a higher difficulty would look like. I wonder if they actually increase... If they don't increase his health, then this is a very easy farm, at least for... Oh, wait. Ah, I was standing right next to it. I'm an idiot. That's on me. Thank goodness, a storage unit. Okay. Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna find out if it's easy or not. That did only net me 400 XP, so it's not a lot of XP. So, on the other hand, the other way you could play it is play with a character who has a lot of sustain. Oh, I got the max out of it anyway. Yeah, I don't care then. You could play it with a character with a lot of sustain, because I think you still get XP for kills? Maybe not. Maybe not, actually. Okay, well, that was a breeze. Let's give this one a try. This one is one of the DLC ones. A royalist warehouse for storing deep space swag. Maybe the crew should take a look and see if there's anything of interest on board. Evacuate when satisfied, collect swag. Okay. Let's give you the jetpack. And should we keep the rest of this as is? No, let's get you the upgraded armor. This is probably fine. I really don't know how difficult these missions are ultimately supposed to be, especially playing since we have our own, you know, difficulty slider. Oh, interesting. We can leave from the start. All right, I'm able to keep the escape pod doors open for you again. You know the drill. Leave whenever you're ready. You entered at the center of this base, so split up if you want to explore it quicker. Just be careful, crew. Just be careful, crew. Come on now, you wussies. Let's get up wherever these... Let's go get whatever these crimson grease heads have rounded up in here. Okay. Pretty big ship. And it is more or less symmetrical. Alright. I have to imagine not all these doors go to unique rooms, surely, right? Ah, okay, interesting. I don't think I'm hitting that guy. No. That's okay, though. Now we know where people are. We can handle it. Oh, well, I didn't think about his shield. Took some damage, though. Can we kill him with explosives? Well, that was less than ideal, but it's fine. Let's open... Oh. Hello, boys. Actually, I should have had Sally do this since she could get both. Yeah, we'll kind of go around in a circle, I think. Weird shaped building or ship for sure. This might be a bad split, actually. Let's find out. Not great. Could be worse. The jump pack is nice, gotta say. It's a little silly. It's a little hard to figure out exactly how it's supposed to work, but nicer than not having it. Really? Nice shot. I think I'm just gonna have you two hold here. I don't think there's a lot of good in making you wander around. Prep this for popping the top doors, I think, before we go sideways. Don't like hearing the enemies wandering around, I have to say. Why is that even a valid place to stand when it's got this ramp? We can do this, and why would you jump up? And if it makes sense to do a second move after popping the door, then we can use the special. Oh, fuck. I forgot I was going to get into melee. I guess that could have been worse. Could have been better. Why did I do that? Now I can't shoot him. This is stupid. Better than... 3 damage to myself is better than waiting to take damage from him and having to gamble on how much that would be. I don't want to rush. I'm a little worried about splitting. But I don't want to waste time either. Okay. Good call. Oh, we're gonna have to back up all the way through this, aren't we? Because this doesn't loop back around. How much party splitting are we willing to do then? Makes me a little nervous. But at least that also means that if they do start to overwhelm us, we can start taking action to leave instead of continuing on. Do I want to go down or up? It's nice that he kept standing that way. That's better. How did I get... Did I blow up the gas? Is that what caused it? The oil? I'm hoping... No, let's not gamble with this. We'll send Sally up. Plus, she's got a health pack. Oh, now you guys are coming, okay. Actually, Sally can't heal other people, can she? Yeah, I think it's only for for herself. Piper is the only one who can do a shared heal. Huh. Okay, I was worried this was going to be a death chamber. The next one might be, though. That is just stairs. And that's not a room, I guess. Huh. Well, then payroll can go get that and everybody else can go back. Oh, we did need a... Wait, we did... Was that objective there the whole time and I was not seeing it or ignoring it? Or did it literally just add that I got 8 of 8? Because I thought I could leave immediately. I thought the only objective there was leave when you're done. Hmm. Nah, I was worried that was a dumb idea. Come on. If I shoot it into the barrel, it's not gonna work. Darn. I forgot I probably could have moved with Piper. Dang it. I do not want for him to die. Maybe... Oh, fuck! I didn't realize that it opened. I saw it pan to them, but I didn't see the... I'm pretty sure it didn't pan when it opened. I'm pretty sure it just panned to show me that... Like, I saw the ticker go down, and then it panned to him. But it wasn't open, was it? At least didn't do an animation, or didn't do a sound? Thank goodness he shot Ivansky and not our other guy. Huh. I think we need to regroup and do a heal. I think that's the move. And I think we just avoid the turrets. Okay. There's our other big one. So in theory, the rest of it is just gallons, or mostly gallons, most likely, right? Actually, let's move everyone down instead so that we can heal on the next turn. Instead of making Sally come up for it. There we go. Alright, now we're in much happier place. Okay. A little bit more intense room. Let's see if I can bank this. Nope. But I did get one guy, so not complaining too much. Weird move, but okay. Okay. Rather than having Sally shoot that guy, I am going to have Sally deal with the turrets. Fuck. Vonsky, actually, can you take care of this with a rocket, please, or a grenade? Fuck! I missed. I actually thought that floor was solid. I was not looking carefully. Okay, let's do it this way then. Avoid the explosive. And then... which one's worse? The turret's worse, isn't it? We can do both. I'm so good. Oh, okay. You picked the wrong neighborhood, pal. Okay. Let's see. There's one loot in this room. Can payroll get it and kill this guy? Yeah, probably. Okay. I have to be more careful around the goo. I don't know what sets it off. And clearly it's more sensitive than I think. We're just gonna hold... Okay. This is actually kinda easy. Not to jinx it, but... the main thing I don't like about that gun is its noise. It's a very unsatisfying sound. Should I even have anybody else go down there? Oh, that's a medium-sized room. We'll send Sally down at the minimum as well. Probably take care of it in one turn, but... And I guess there's no harm in placing Avansky down there too. Ah, bastard. Why are you why would I want that? Don't okay, literally I'm pressing from the normal position, I'm pressing up and it goes to there. Not upright, just up. Oh no, one guy. Damn it. They're gonna make me take one extra turn. Fine. If I must. Should we go up to meet them? Nah. You can come to us. Good shot. Okay. More waiting. Hey, you know, some of the previous episodes I've complained about some spawns that felt a little unfair. These feel not fair to the opponents. They're just really not coming. They were not briefed on the situation here. And they are filtering in one at a time. I should have been a little bit careful there, because the turret is aiming this direction-ish. Oh, there's one more door there. Is there anywhere else I'm missing? Nope. That's it. Glad I noticed that, though. What a strange random door for a area that is smaller than the dead zones in other places. Oh, it's nothing. Okay. Oh, they've got us now. Hot on our trail. There we go. 100%. Good stuff. That's what I like to see. Okay. Queen Lobber. Composed for added barrel cooling, this lobber makes for a safer experience for its wielder, that is. Medium friendly fire arcing projectile. That doesn't seem like a good gun. It seems worse than the ones I have. Another jump pack. Karma plates. Increases your health while dealing damage to melee attackers. No radical news. You simply get what you give. Alright, so that's the upgrade there. Another storage unit. Thank you for that. Dancing shoes. Inspires moves that would make a three-headed monkey bot look bland. With these, you get a 50% chance of dodging melee attacks. I try not to get melee too much in the first place, but I do like the idea of maybe Avansky in a full melee build with a spiked coat and the gauntlets and dancing shoes, because that's a hell of a build. Like not for the comedy, for the like that's technically a good build. Okay, I think we can get rid of this thing since it's just the lesser version now, and I don't want to put it on two people. Yeah, I think we get rid of it. Why is the other one not showing up next to? Maybe because it's rare? Is it segregating it because it's rare? I don't know why it's not sorting. It's weird. What else? One more? We can probably get rid of the jump pack. I don't think we really need to. We can also get rid of the grenades I never use. I don't like the inconsistency here. This says one use permission. This doesn't say how many uses, but I'm assuming it's the same. Let's see. Oh no, it is just a straight upgrade from this one. Interesting. Okay. Good chunk of XP there too. Still feels not great that it only fills up a fraction of the bar at the level we're at, but maybe we're at the point where we're super over leveled for this. I don't know. Increased movement speed. I don't need that. Payroll's already really fast. Although I suppose that means I can maybe take the shoes off of him. I know I've been in that warehouse before. Last time I escaped out of it, I think. Interesting. The Royalists must have sent a lot of ships into deep space to fill that warehouse. I was kept in a box somewhere in there, in the dark. All I know is wanting to get out of there. I was compelled to go to that scrapper junkyard. Oh boy, I'm going to check out the Palace gift shop for some nifty postcards. Valentine? I hope you're about to say something nasty about the Royalists, because, tourism of the oppressor is, not cool. With all this swag, I'm really gonna spoil myself. We're not going to do anything unnecessary with the ship resources. Ship resources? But it's finders keepers, right? No, we're a team. We all get equal shares, and the rest is used for repairs. Heck, I'll stroll right through the palace and rope the Red Queen like a steam hog. Fair enough. I'm surprised that Wonky doesn't have anything to say. Alright, so is this the only thing left? Other than finishing off that one mission from last time that I missed a star on, I think we're 100%. Yeah. Okay. Let's check here real quick. See if there's any gun upgrades. If I can afford... No, these are all worse. Wait. Yeah, so this is the worst one that subtracts some health. And this is... Huh. Yeah. This is a little deceptive because this one has same magazine, same scope, but like a different, there's no dial on the new one we got. And the handle, I think, is a different color. And actually, it's kind of weird. Some of the inconsistencies in coloring are kind of interesting. Because I noticed before, I was curious because the other I can't really show it anymore. The other one that looked very, very similar to this, so the grips were the same color, whereas they're different with that one we just looked at. But this one weirdly does not have an ejection port, at least like visible, whereas the other one, which was like presumably bolt actuated instead, had a different color metal in part of the barrel, suggesting some sort of ejection port or like a loading and ejection, which made it like slightly, that was really the only visual differentiation between this one and that one other than the magazine. So it's just weird to then look at this one here, which has that different color. It's like a different color, the ejection's a different color than the barrel, and then the handle's different, and then there's the dial for some reason. But this is also significantly worse. Anyway, that was a lot of rambling. All of these are sort of out of... They've outlived their usefulness, their value at this point. They're too low for us. So I think at this point, was it? I think it was this. Was this the one that had the limit? There's a star limit on something. I think this was it. Maybe? No, it was the... Wait. Okay, so this one's locked behind 45. And then there was the inconspicuous shop run by the granny, I think. I think that hats are kind of cool, but I feel weird about putting non-canon hats on the characters. This is 37 out of 38. I would really like that. Maybe I go do a grind run of that other mission one more time before we move on, so that I can have the one extra star and get this for the next mission, for the final mission. Scatterfire. I wish I could test fire these weapons too. Not that I don't have quite a lot of money to throw around if I wanted to, but maybe I will do that. Maybe I will do a run of the average escape again to try and get that one last star. We'll see. We'll see next time.